bathroom, you just spraying. It's still steady. Shut up. Okay, over, whatever it is, you know, it's still there. All we're doing is masking it. Because the enemy gonna come and bring that up again, and the next thing, somebody's gonna reach for the phone again, and it's gonna keep happening. But what I'm hearing is the children become the agent for it, because now the children are moved into an adult role where mama and daddy can't resolve stuff, and so now I send my children as messengers. When stuff can't work out, call the popo. You bring them into it, so it's going to happen even if she don't tell them next time. They're going to know 911. You understand? And so it's saying that we can't correct our own house. You know, a lot of times this is why we're here right now. It's because we didn't resolve something outside of the bedroom, and we got to the place where there was a breakdown in communication, and now we think that City Hall or the authorities or someone can correct something that should not have occurred, but we feel that now we can correct it by law, by petition, by a piece of paper, by threat of incarceration, yada yada yada, all of that stuff. And guess what? It will never all the money in the world is not going to resolve it. It's not a thing, because the children are now being affected. I can share something with you. My oldest daughter, her mother, we were never married. We had talked. We never talked. Everything became legality. Keep me in line. Child support, keep me in line. And it just went on and on and on. That's one reason I'm here now. I just had to get away. I didn't come down here by choice. It was just tired. Just tired. Just tired of the phone call, the threats, and all. It wasn't even about the child anymore. It was that, you know, we lost something, and then it was girlfriends getting involved, and you know, everybody's in your bedroom now. Y'all with me? Everybody's in the bed. The family's in the bedroom. The sisters that used to talk to me, now they in my bedroom. Everybody. But when night fell, shut up. When night came, she knocking on the door. You know, but daytime come, you don't know me. Exactly. When you're jonesing, we together. But when everybody's around, it's like it's like it was a race. It wasn't no race. It was consensual. So it's not, I'm the villain, and we got confused, and my daughter was totally out of it. It didn't exist no more. And I won't get into all the details, but man, you know, when I saw her, she was 3. When I left, when I saw her again, she was 23. That was a big gap. So now she's a grown woman, and I'm down here, done went on and created something, and we never resolve, even to today, if we start a conversation, it's just like we were just that. You've been with somebody for 30 years after me, and still we cannot, it's totally amazing. I used to have to get coked up just to come to the house, as you know. She thought it was cold blood, iceberg slim, man. I just had to get coked up because I could not go. I stood on the corner, drink whatever it took to be numb to walk in that door, because you could feel the eyes and the daggers, and it wasn't about the baby, though. It was about revenge, about spite. But one thing she said, after all this was over, I found out, 20-something years passed, and then she told me her daddy died. But you know, in your mind, you think time can stand still, everybody, you know, everything. She said, you know, my father died, and before I could get my head wrapped around that, you know, she went into something else. And we were talking civil. It wasn't like we were yelling, but she said, you know, my father was disappointed in you. Oh, man. Wow. Now you're bringing it home. Now, because I'm going back in my mind how, you know, me and the daddy used to, you know, play around together and, you know, drink together. 20 years. 20 years ago. You disappointed. She said, you broke my daddy's heart. Ooh, I can tell y'all sisters that was her. It hurt.